And welcome back. Notice a few things. One, I'm boring. So because this battle's going to take a bit, why don't I just tell you about myself? Now, besides like the obvious stuff, ArcLad 500, I'm 25 and live in Canada, what else is about me? Well, if you want my real name, it's just Gary. I'm not giving you my last name yet. Suckers. But other than that, well, what do I plan on doing with this? Well, if this works out, I'm a bit of an RPG buff. Probably see a lot of RPGs. You might see some games you might have never heard of, but that's the point. Each of us has, a certain game that we like that no one's ever really heard of or doesn't like at all. And there'll be a couple of them. You know what? The system I'm gonna mainly focus on is actually the PlayStation. Now, as you know, I'm 25, and most people my age have a tendency to nostalgia for Super Nintendo, all that. Well, I believe that nostalgia also really depends on how your life is at that certain point. So I didn't really have a very good childhood, but my adolescence was pretty awesome. And what was I when I was an adolescent? Why, this PlayStation, which is what I owned, because I went from Nintendo to Sega Genesis to PlayStation, and then PlayStation 2, and just kept with PlayStation. So, oh, this is a captain. This might not be a good thing. But anyway, so there's going to be a lot of PlayStation games. Oh, there goes his fucking legs. God. What kind of games do you see? I'll probably give in and might do a Final Fantasy. I don't know which. A few other games. There will be action games. There definitely will be. More than likely, you'll see Resident Evil at some point. Still thinking about that one. Yeah, good. You better hit my arm. And probably Silent Hill also. But I'm not sure if I'm actually going to talk through Silent Hill, just because that game's kind of creepy, and, talking kind of takes the action out of it, or the atmosphere, sorry. But we'll see when I get to that fork in the road. Aha! Bubble up! Damn it! Okay, all that's left is a commander, which is good. I think I'll shoot him with missiles. Well, the missile that I have. But other than that, a few other things you might have noticed. I don't subscribe to a lot of things. I got one favorite of a game I don't even play. Yes, I don't play Street Fighter. You better send me hate mail. In fact, I don't even like Street Fighter. Again, more hate mail, please. But it's not the worst game I could hate. Ah, son of a bitch. Fuck. Well, that's what I get for saying that. Punch him back. You can guard, but I'd rather at least try and hurt him. Ah! Well, it's a bit of a waste, but whatever. What games won't you see? You won't see Mega Man. I never got into that game. I played 2 and 3 as a kid. I just never got into it. You won't see Metroid. Again, a game I tried when I was a kid. I just never got into it. And you won't see fighters, you won't see RTSs, you won't see racing games. Well, you might see a racing game. You might see me play through... Well, Twisted Metal is not a racing game. In the original, he's just like, don't stand behind me. Or, not the original, the DS version. Silly me. Yes. Wanzer shops are upgraded via each town. So we get 5,000 for finishing. We get a certain amount of money depending on the enemies, so more money if they use better parts. We will lose money if someone dies. Which is also like, let's say the commander ones, there was like 230. If I lost someone, they would have been about 230 also. Now we can actually control where we go, so we can go back to Barrendon or New Milgen. New Milgen. Can't actually access any of our status, so we gotta just go here. Well, let's go to the shop first. Talk to the hippie guy. you can talk to the two, and the first few guys will just give you hints. See, this guy's talking about weight. So he's basically saying sometimes it might be better to use something lighter if your power output can't quite handle it. Sorry, I'm trying to get through this. Okay, I've already said this. Okay, shut up. Please shut up. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have talked to him. I'm really not enjoying that flash. So annoying. Okay, now he's added a melee weapon, better machine gun. It's slightly less accurate, a little bit heavier, but it does 1 more damage per bullet. It's actually not that much better. It's about on par. And then there's a weenie rifle. This is actually a good rifle, unlike the Seeger. And then there's a Rim 3, which is a grenade launcher. Now, they have low accuracy, but they also have a higher range. What a grenade launcher basically is when someone has missiles, they'll run out of ammo. A grenade launcher is something to fall back on, in case you want to keep your distance. I'm not going to give everyone a grenade launcher. I'm going to give a couple people them, but whatever. Anyways, I want the Tonfer in his right hand. Can I get shoulder stuff? Okay, now this is a shield. When you use a shield, you can use them like any other weapon. It'll just be like, you know, got one arm, the other arm, your shoulders, which one of them could be a shield, and then guard. What this does is you'll guard, and then you see it says +4 defense. It'll automatically like reduce the damage like an extra 4. So it's good in the beginning to have at least one shield on. Now, we also get access to better missiles. See, now this one shoots twice, has 1 more range, and is more accurate. So there is really no reason to not get this. What about body parts? Okay, so now we got Galvos, Husky, Mark IIs, Gazay, and Vapors, and Tempest. So, what's better? If I remember correctly, the Tempest are just generally better because their engines are just so powerful. As you can see, I can either get 15 more HP for 10 less power, or a little less HP and 50 more power. But I make up for it with defense. So again, there is no reason to not use a Tempest. Arms, on the other hand, there might be. See, Tempest arms aren't accurate, but oh wait, hold on. See, these arms are built-in machine guns. There's one problem with them. You can't use shoulder. Anything shoulder-related, you can't use them. So it's actually, well, yes, it does increase my accuracy, and it's a decent machine gun itself. It's just never worth it to get built-in arms. Like, later there might be like arms with built-in flamethrowers or built-in missile launchers, but even then, it's still not worth it. So, we're just going to go with Tempest for now. Both arms are the same. Only later does the left and right arm might make a difference. Okay, now, when it comes to legs, it's best to get what gives you the most movement, usually. But in this case, yeah, you can get Vapor or Tempest. Honestly, I would take Vapor. They're bipedal, I think that's the word. So they're pretty good. Okay, computers increase your skills. So, like, if I get this, I'll get 2 more melee, or 2 more fight, and 6 more long. At this point, it's not really worth it to get a new one. Okay, now there's backpacks, but they don't have any on sale. So, you can also change your paint, which I'm not going to. I really don't care. You can also change the name of the Wanzer, which I should have explained earlier. I'm not really enjoying that kind of lag. Anyways, well, let's buy stuff. See, it's a bit better than the other rifle, but it's still better. And we're going to give him a grave in the other hand. Give him a shield. See, that now I'm... crap. Okay. There's an example of the weight to power ratio is off. So what we got to do, we got to give him a new body. So we'll start buying him his body parts. What else is to talk about while I do this bullshit? I'm not sure, really. Well, anyways, he should be able to afford his right shoulder. Now, you notice that because I'm outfitting everyone with everything, I'm going to lose my money fast because I've used about half of it, and I still have to equip 3 other people. Now, Mr. Jerry? That's the name of Keith Wanzer and Hunter J. In the DS version, it's not Miss Jerry, sorry. It's just Jerry Can, which is fine. But, well, what do we do when we need money? But, you know, there's no extra battles. When you go into battle, you finish it, and that's it for the battle. You can't, like, level up or anything like that. The only way you can do it is through the Coliseum. So what you do is, you enter it, pick who you want. Let's just put in our leader, actually. Lloyd. You can fight people. Now, the odds are based on how skilled he is compared to how skilled you are and how better equipped you are compared to them. So, this guy's got pretty good melee, and he's probably got a decent Wanzer. Now, this guy is really good melee and probably has a good Wanzer. And basically, the money you bet is so, like, we'll get 2.5. Double, and then some money. So, let's try and get him. He's just melee. I'm sure we can take him out. There is a way to trick this. If you keep crappy Wanzers and put them on a very, very skilled character and have them fight someone, it will base it mostly off the Wanzer, and you can actually get, like, really, really good odds. Oh dear, this won't be good. Let's hit him with a bone. Okay, melee goes before long. It's like a triangle, if you will. Like, long's better against short. Ah, sucker. But melee's better than long, and short's better than melee, etc. Oh, please punch my legs. Damn it! Sigh. Sigh, sigh, sigh. Well, I was honestly expecting to do more damage. Well, this is very one-sided. I could have had a chance against him, but no. Well, we just lost money. And that's great. Well, I'm going to end the video there. When I come back, I might have grinded out some money and bought everything for everyone. So, I will see you then.